Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome to my Rome Total War Remastered campaign as Ptolemaic Egypt. We're back on the RTR Imperium Surrector mod, which adds dozens of historical, authentic custom units and factions. For example, we're playing as a historical Hellenic-styled Egypt rather than the Bronze Age you see in vanilla. I'll put in the description below for you to check out the mod. It's great. I recommend it. So here today, I'm going to play for a few hours, then edit down a full campaign into one video. The challenge I've set for this campaign is to destroy Alexander's successor kingdoms of the Macedonians and Seleucids. I need to capture the cities of Susa, Apollonia, and Pella to represent Bactria, Epirus, and the Macedonian capital, so that Egypt can be the undisputed heirs of Alexander's legacy. If I can't, I'll consider this campaign video a failure. Let me know other campaign challenges you would like me to do in the comments. Hope you guys enjoy. Egypt starts in the bottom right hand corner of the map. It's quite a safe location. Once we get the trade flowing, our finances will be on point. We've also got a couple more settlements than what you'd normally see in vanilla. Halicarnassus in Asia Minor. So what we want to try and do is get as much rebel territory early on before war with the Seleucids. Ptolemy is 55. And our family tree is relatively secure. Ptolemy's married to Cleopatra, alright. Philippos and Aeson, I guess that's Jason. Okay. Command-wise could be slightly better, but we can manage and deal with it, I guess. I'm gonna move my spy north to the Seleucids. So once we take some rebel territory, get in a solid position, we'll try and rush the Seleucids. We're going to have to keep an eye on the Parthians, Pontus and Armenia, potentially Carthage as well. So if we can try and avoid war with them for quite some time, that'll be good. Okay, so the temples aren't changed either, but our army build is Hellenic. So we want to try and get hoplite spam and a lot of cavalry as well. So we'll muster our armies from Memphis, Alexandria, and like Cairo, and we'll try and march them north to the Seleucid Sidon border. But we do have a lot of family members, which is fantastic. We'll build mines and units where we can. The Seleucids want trade. We'll accept this, because we want to try and take rebel territory early on. I've sent Ptolemy with an army against some Nematian rebels. The spies actually opened the gates. So we'll fight this one at Bostria. Our first fight against the rebels, which have custom units.
The day has dawned, grim and terrible. But how much more terrible to be facing us, the sons of Hercules, Achilles, and Zeus. Even now, fear must weaken the bowels of our foes. And remember this above all, the gods are watching from Olympus. Make sure they are not ashamed.
Okay, so here are the Hellenic units. These guys look very Macedonian, as Cleopatra ethnically was. Pikes, they're going to struggle a little bit pushing into a settlement. We've even got some mercenary Eastern spearmen here just to help us out. We've divided into 3 army groups to surround and push into the city. So what we'll do is we'll try and skirmish them out before sending in the pikes. Okay, some skirmishing is going on here. My slingers are doing incredibly well. The rocks are flying in, what is this, like the Jordanian desert, I guess? But even fighting these Nabatean rebels have some pretty cool units. It's worth doing. Okay. So two of my slingers are out of ammunition. A couple still have a fair few more left. It's just they've pushed so far back here. We might have to charge in soon. Because I don't know if we're going to be able to skirmish anymore. So we'll move our pikes in to progress into the city. And hopefully we can have our first win in this Egyptian campaign. I'll move my slingers up as well to help out. I'll move here. But we were super fortunate for my spy to open those gates. We can just mosey on in with impunity. 3 units of cavalry as well. But thankfully I've got plenty of sons and grandsons, so we can use these Royal Hellenic / Macedonian cavalry. Okay, our pikes haven't perfectly formed up, but that's the pathfinding, I guess. Yeah, we just need more hoplites. I've moved my generals around the back door, essentially, and we can engage some of their weaker cavalry now. Fierce fighting has broken out in the city. Our pikes are going toe to toe with Nabatea. Our eastern spearmen there are doing quite well. Just a little bit of a grind at the moment. We're progressing more so than them, with our general's cavalry now in the town square. And victory! We've claimed victory for the first time. And I think we'll enslave and then we'll probably exterminate later on. Okay, we can auto-resolve Petra. Don't need to play that one. Already played against the rebels. The Gauls want trade rights. Oh yes, because they have Ankara, don't they?
Oh, thanks.
The Seleucids have attacked. Okay. I've sent Ptolemy to the east. We're about to have some battles against the Seleucids. Oh, they didn't take Jerusalem. We've got another army at Cyrenaica. We just need to call everyone back now, because I was going around gobbling up rebel territory, but the Seleucids marched in, attacked my city, but fled. So Philippus is here with an army, the only in the Levant, and the faction leader of the Seleucids is here. So this army doesn't have much variety, mostly hoplite spam. We do have some pikes as well. We'll just try and close the distance, lock in, and overlap with the flanks. We've got about 3-4 armies in operation now. Thankfully, this one was being recently recruited in the Levant. So we'll push up here, lock in, and basically grab these guys on the flanks and swing them around. That's what we want. But war with the Ptolemaic kingdom and the line of Antigonus. So we've done alright. We've managed to gain a couple of rebel territories, which is ideal. just to bolster our economy and secure our position in the east, but war is being broken out. Hopefully they can get picked apart by some surrounding forces. We're going to have to watch out for our territory in Asia Minor. We might have to sacrifice Halicarnassus. I have been building forces there, but it's been quite quiet on the Asian front. I think we've managed to kill the faction leader there. Nice. There we go. Good stuff. The enemy king is dead. So hopefully we can deal a massive first blow. I would have preferred an offensive war against the Seleucids rather than a defensive. But yeah, maybe they just weren't competent of taking my settlement. They just fled. Cowards. But we are slowly but surely encircling with Philippus, the firstborn natural son of Ptolemy and Cleopatra. Obviously not the Cleopatra, she's not going to be born for a couple hundred years more. But a good charge in. And this is what you want. You want Hellenic-styled warfare in the east. So good. Maybe get another cycle charge in here if we're careful. Good stuff. Sometimes you can lose generals like that, because they are a little bit squishy. But I think we'll be alright. Just working our way down the line now. Their right flank mostly capitulated. It's their centre that's holding. And of course, in Rome Total War and the Remaster, surrounding, encircling the enemy is still massively important and overpowered. Clear victory. Awesome. We've managed to eliminate the Seleucid king. I'm going to negotiate with Greece here. Maybe get some trade. We're quite close to them in Rhodes. We might be able to make an alliance with them.
Until next.
Okay, so I've moved my armies back to the Levant. We're going to be pushing for Sidon now and Damascus, pushing upon that first Seleucid victory. Philippus should be able to take out another faction leader, Demetrius, inside. 2 down. Okay, I had a spare army that was in Cyrenaica. We've sent it to Crete to get the resources there. Okay, so they've moved an army there. We're sieging Damascus with 3 full stacks. Ptolemy's made his way back over. So we have 3 full stacks pushing towards Antioch. Clear order resolve. And we've got armies now that were in Crete taking Asia Minor. Okay. So, let's push you back. We outnumber them heaps. Okay, we're going to take Pergamon. So it was a little bit of a war in Asia Minor, but nothing to be too concerned of. Alright, so the Seleucids have more armies in and around Antioch. Okay, that is nearly a 50-50, so we'll play that one. The other one, we outnumber them like 3-1. So, let's fight this one against the Seleucids. They're blocking our way to Antioch.
Once more! Enemy reinforcements have arrived in battle!
The Seleucids are slowly but surely moving their reinforcements in. This is going to be an absolute cracker, because we are outnumbered 2-1 here. This could be a make or break. We started off well in the defensive war. We just really need to win this one to get over the line. I made the decision to not allow the AI to control the army. Okay. We've wasted a little bit of time here. So, I fell back while they formed up. Because they massively outnumber us. They got 2 full armies. We have only just the one, so form up there. I think, although we attack them, we might be able to encourage a defensive attack. We just need to wait for our reinforcements to come in. So, we just need to take out as many of them with this. Even if we lose, we should be okay because our reinforcements will be able to come in. We just need to delay the time. So form up. We don't want to be caught flat-footed. This army does have a lot more skill. Why are you guys side on? I know it's ironic because we just took side on, but come on. Form up. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, they eventually did it. Just wasted a little bit of time. But the front line of the Seleucid hoplites is going to clash with ours. Need to win here. 2 faction leaders eliminated. We do need to destroy the faction. That's the challenge. And take their capital. More Seleucid units are clashing against our front line. We're holding well for now. Both sides skirmishing back and forth. It's going to be a close one. Just turning into a little bit of a grind at the moment. It's broken into nearly 2 big blobs. 3 major pockets. We're trying to surround and encircle where we can, but I just don't know if we're going to be able to pull it off. Drop a rally there where we can. It's just we've got 1 army against 2. We just need to try and take out as many of them as possible. Maybe try and even snipe the commander. Wherever he is. Doesn't matter, I think we just got him. Yeah. Oh, perfect. My forces are so heavily depleted. But we've managed to kill 60% without our additional forces coming in. But we will have more will on the way. Unfortunately we've lost. We have to fall back. So we've got some fresh recruits here now. All of our reinforcements have come in. We do need to protect our leaders. But we should be able to pull through. This is a huge, massive, epic battle. Okay, they're just hitting us with pot shots. We need to advance. It was a little bit hairy at one point, waiting for those reinforcements to come in, but I think we'll be alright. My god, what a huge fight. This is make or break. Sometimes you have those flashpoints in the campaign where you either go 1 step forward or 2 steps massively back. I think we're going to be able to pull through. Oh my god. What a fight. Only 20,000. Victory. We have victory here today against the Seleucids. We might have bled the Empire dry after that one. 7,000. 5,000. That's not quite math. More 10,000. Okay, and they've fled back to Antioch. We're sieging out Antioch. We should be able to take it now. Philippos can raise and salt the city. Is Antioch their capital? I don't know. Doesn't matter. We need to destroy them. We're continuing upon the initiative and taking Taurus. I'm going to declare war upon Pontus here, as we've got forces that are sort of heading north, because the remaining Seleucid forces are in the far east. We've got enough to fight on two fronts. Okay, we'll try and take Palmyra, but I don't think the Seleucids, after those conflicts, are probably going to be able to muster too many men. Oh, Pontus have actually moved to Byzantium as I'm sieging at Nicomedia. Okay. We might have to see if that comes back. Where'd it go? I guess they left after the Macedonians came in to attack Byzantium. But we might be able to take Pontus here. I don't know what's going on with them. They are sending some forces. But Pontus are in a terrible position. Yeah. Oh, let's take Sinop. Like, none of these battles have been tough at all. Look at that. And none of them, like... by so much. It's like 70% in our favour. Alright, let's sort of resolve this one. Oh, no way. That's not the last of them. Really? Alright. So we managed to destroy Pontus. We probably can look to a battle against the Gauls now. So we'll try and siege them out and we'll fight this one. It's going to be strange seeing a Hellenic Egypt fighting the Gauls. You don't see that too often, while our remaining forces are pushing east. Alright, there are the Gauls. Now, we should be able to take the entirety of Ankara if we're victorious here today. Half my army's in Asia Minor, the rest is pushing towards the last Seleucid settlements in Babylonia and Susa. But here are the Galatian Gauls, because historically there was an ethnic enclave of Gauls in Asia Minor called Galatians, which is cool. Okay, we can charge here now. Right, let's try and attack and interlock, and with our numerical supremacy, we'll push over and rotate. So we've had a couple of good battles here. Mostly fighting the Seleucids and the Gauls. But we still need to make our way in destroying them, and we eventually need to invade Greece. I just hope that the Greeks haven't destroyed Macedonia before I get there. Because we still need to take Pella, their capital, which is Thessalonica in vanilla, but it's been renamed. And we want to try and take Epirus as well. Okay, the Gauls, apart from a couple of infantry units, are nearly in a full retreat. They actually had the faction heir over here. I'm curious to see what happens to Gaul now. Do they survive longer in campaigns because their empire is split? How do they divide up their forces? You could really do a Gaul campaign and go, look, you know what? Let's forsake Gaul and go full Galatian. I guess, because the eastern provinces are far more profitable, wealthy, the population, even the wonders as well. That'd be an interesting campaign. Surely this is going to be the last of them. Only a couple more holding out. And then the Gauls would be no more in Asia Minor. They're doing alright, but fighting to the bitter end and victory. Alright, sweet. We'll end that battle there. Clear victory. And now we should be able to push upon Ankara. Yeah, look at this. The Seleucids have like no garrisons left as we push east. And the same in Seleucia. Okay, we can take the Babylonian region now. They mustn't have many more settlements left, but we've got the Hanging Gardens, which is a good wonder. We've only got a couple. Okay, so we fought a battle against the Gauls. We can auto-resolve this one. Oh, so their heir actually managed to fled in that fight. Ooh. Average victory. Maybe in hindsight should have played that one. Auto-resolves in Rome Remastered and Rome are always risky. But the entirety of Asia Minor now, Anatolia, is under Egyptian occupation. Okay, so the Seleucid Empire actually have Susa. So we'll take that, because it's meant to represent Bactria. And that's it. The not Antigone, the, is it Antiochus? Yeah, Antiochus dynasty is no more. The Seleucid Empire has fallen. Sweet. So that's one of the two available successor kingdoms gone. I've skipped a little bit ahead. I've moved 4 full stacks over to Greece, and we're going to invade the Macedonians here now. Let's just hope the Greeks haven't pummeled them too much. So, they've got Larissa. We'll need to send an army to Byzantium because we can actually see that. And we'll move more there. Okay. And then we'll declare war upon the Macedonians. We also need to take Epirus, basically. Oh no! Would you believe it? Ptolemy the Conqueror. Oh, our faction leader has died. Oh, it's a shame, because we're coming to the tail end of the campaign. He started at 55. How long did he last? 74. Crikey. Jason, his second-born son, has been declared. We can't allow an Alexander succession crisis again, so we'll go by male preference primogenitor. Go with Philippos, and then his son, and then his son after that. A grandson come of age. Far out. Okay, so Ptolemy's not going to be able to see the invasion and fall of Macedonia, hopefully. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay, so we can... What's this? How many armies are there? Oh, God. I saw 3 armies and thought there might be full stacks and we'll be in a lot of trouble. But it's okay. Okay, we got more reinforcements coming over from Pergamon. Yeah, because Ptolemy doesn't... Yeah, that army didn't have a general, so... We'll move you up to Byzantium. So an army has moved up to Larissa... But they haven't stopped the siege equipment being built at Pella. So what we'll do is we'll auto-resolve this one at Larissa, and then we'll march against this Macedonian army in the field. And try and just replenish and repair where we can. We've got so much money, it's kind of crazy. That army didn't even push to Byzantium either. The amount of trade we've got going, roads and food and wonders. We mostly control the eastern portion of the map. So there's the Macedonian army, a lot of cavalry, and hoplites like our own. We should be okay in this fight. We have hoplite infantry supremacy. We don't have any skirmishers and cavalry, which is a massive disadvantage to their cavalry supremacy and archers. But the Ptolemaic Hellenic Egyptians have landed in Greece to destroy the Macedonians, who still don the purple flag of Alexander. Okay, this... Oh, I was going to say, that cavalry unit's getting a little bit close. We might be able to hit it. Oh! What? The Macedonians, the Antigone dynasty, have just lost their captain quite quickly. Yeah, so they were at war with the Greeks. Sometimes Macedon or the Greeks can get knocked out, depending. I'm lucky there's no Roman influence over here, because that could have been a very realistic potential. So we've got the entirety of the east mostly under our control. We've kept decent peace with Parthia and Armenia for the majority of the campaign. And if we can bring the entirety of Greece under our control, we'll be laughing. But so far our invasion forces didn't encounter too much duress apart from this. Surrounding them well, cycle charging with you, perfect. Just this cavalry, man, we just gotta be careful of it, because if they catch me on angles in the rear, my armies won't be able to hold out. But we've done alright, because they managed to get a massive morale penalty loss with the Macedonian captain falling quite quickly in the campaign. In this battle, rather. Okay, and now they're in a full retreat. They haven't given us the dub, but a victory is almost certain here in our first fight against the Macedonians. They weren't expecting the wrath from the Egyptian East, I guess. Man, it's a shame Ptolemy died. Couldn't fulfill Alexander's legacy. Oh well. Okay, they've fled back. The Greeks have moved up an army to Larissa, so they have Thermon. Or Thermon. Okay. We should be able to take Pella with this army. Yeah, we'll auto-resolve that. I ain't playing that. There's too many pikes inside that. Pikes in a defensive settlement. You're having a laugh if I'm going to play that. So Pella is now ours. Sucks to suck. Oh my god, so many rebel fleets. So that army didn't come down. Alright, we'll take Byzantium with impunity. Yeah, they're just chilling up there. Alright, we'll retrain and replenish. I've actually got a spare army here. Now, I wasn't actually planning on attacking Parthia, but they're actually quite close to me, so another settlement we can take, sure, why not? Because Parthia, their settlements have been kind of split. Like, they're more to the north, which is good. Okay, so we'll take Apollonia as Alexander himself, although being Macedonian, he was half Epirus. Or from Epirus. Epirotti, I don't know how you say it. But the Macedonians are destroyed. So with the capture of Apollonia, Philippos, the pharaoh, the faction leader, has completed the challenge. So we've knocked out the Macedonians and the Seleucids. We've taken Susa to represent Bactria. We've taken Pella and Apollonia to represent Epirus. But here is the entirety of the Egyptian Empire. We've got so much money now that our construction pile's being queued up. But we're at the stage in the campaign which will just roll or snowball anyone that declares war upon us. I'm actually curious to see how the other factions did in this campaign. I might do a quick toggle foe. Hang on, I want to see what Rome's doing. There we go. So, let's see how they fared in this. Oh wow, okay. So, Sicily is fully controlled by Carthage. They do have Illyria. They've started to make way into Gaul. Gauls are still quite strong. The Carthaginians are really holding out well. So the Greeks only occupy the south. The Thracians, wow, check out the Dacians. They did really quite well. Parthia only has one settlement. The Armenians, yeah, check out this. Look at Dacia has most of Poland. And the Iceni ain't doing too much, as they always do. In this mod, it seems. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I'm going to end the video here. Let me know other campaigns and challenges you would like me to. So, we've completed it. I'd say this video and campaign was successful. Unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my social media links in the description below if you'd like to stay connected with me. Let me know feedback and suggestions for the video. Gotta say a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members. Victor K, Sebastian C, Jordan K, Caesar L, Brian S, Tal, Liam B, Kyle P, Tom C, and Wyatt P. But thanks guys, my name has been Simpzy, much love from Australia, goodbye.